Jose Perez's decision to move on?
I mean, I don't think there was much of a reaction. It's just, I mean, we got to try and win some games going into this tournament, and I mean, we play with the guys that are here.
Was it a surprise to you guys?
Yeah.
So you hadn't talked to him before at all about it, or he hadn't mentioned it?
Mm.
Do you think looking back it affected you in that UCLA game?
I mean, he's been a big part to our team moving throughout the season. So I mean, for us to go through a drought like that scoring wise, I would say, yeah.
Do you see yourself taking a step up in scoring, or do you see other players maybe filling that void?
I can see there's plenty of guys that are capable of scoring on our team. Kamari, I can see him taking a step up. I can see Adam, taking another leap forward, and also Jemiah. I mean, for me, it's just making sure those guys get good shots and opportunities to score the ball while I continue to just try and do what I can.
Was the timing of Jose's decision kind of awkward for you guys between games?
Yeah, it was pretty. The time was pretty off, but I mean, it was his decision, and we respect his decision.
Who are you looking for to like really step up? And it seemed like there was pretty balanced scoring the other night, but you had that drought.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing Kamari step up. I think he lost a lot of significant time due to Jose being on the team, filling that position of his. So I look forward to seeing him step up.
How do you feel like you guys match up with Utah?
I think we match up pretty well with them. They're a lot bigger and taller, but I mean we beat them 2 times, and I think if we just play fast and try and play at a higher tempo than them, I think they won't be able to keep up with us.
Being a part of postseason play throughout your career a couple of times, what do you think brings a team together to make a run late in the season?
I think it's just understanding that it's now at a point to where it's win or go home. So, I mean, if it's just taking one game at a time and understanding how important this one game is for the rest of our season.
You've talked about before, like being at peace and mental health. And how do you find yourself mentally right now, and how do you find the team mentally right now?
I think right now we are kind of at a point where we're trying to figure it out. But I mean, we don't have time right now to try and figure things out. It's either we do it now or it's over with. So, I just think we got to be mentally strong, and we have a challenge moving forward. So, we got to step up to it.
How is it going to be physically? Because obviously you're going to be playing in back-to-back days with limited personnel.
It'll be tough physically, but I mean, this is basketball. This is what we want to do. I mean, you got guys who always wanted to play high minutes, so I mean, you can't complain about how your body gonna feel afterwards.
You get excited about tournament playing?
Yeah, always. Because I mean, right now we're a real low seed, so I mean, we can upset a lot of teams. I think with our with the path that we have, I think we're capable of doing it.
Do you think as a team, is this a realization that you guys have to stick together more now since Jose has left and everything, not just looking at the next couple games, or last few games, but for the future?
Yeah, I think we come together and we talk to each other and we tell each other this is the team we started with since June, July, and this is the team we ended the season with. So, I mean, it's only going to be us, and we got to have each other's backs.
Being in kind of a neutral area in Vegas, a lot of times home crowds, they feed runs, they feed energy. Is there something that maybe steps in when you're neutral, or is that just something you're going to miss?
I think that's the point of the neutral site games. I think there's no advantage for anyone. So, I mean, you don't have a crowd, unless it's like U of A because they travel big. But, I mean, you don't have the crowd and all that energy you can feed off of. So it's kind of like a closed scrimmage if you ask me.
When that is the case, though, like within the team as a leader, how do you bring that energy to the team?
You just do it by, talking to each other and just making the right plays and, making exciting plays, making the open shots. Once you see the ball go on the rim, that's how you kind of feed off those neutral site games to get things going.
Frankie, it's the last Pac-12 tournament ever. How cool is it just to be a part of that and just be a part of history?
I think it's really cool. Like you said, it's the last Pac-12 tournament and this is the last Pac-12 season. So for us, I mean, if we can go out there and just string together some games and get some wins and possibly win the tournament, I think that would be huge considering it's the last one.
Knowing the matchup against Utah, you guys beat them twice. What What were the points of emphasis going into the game? Are there certain things you guys are trying to maybe hit the ground running on?
Rebounding and protecting the paint. I think since they're a lot bigger and they also can shoot the ball, protecting the 3-point line. I think we just got to fly around defensively because sometimes it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. But I mean, if we do the little things and do the things that matter, I think we can get them.
What do you think from last year sparred your run to the semifinals last year in the Pac-12 tournament, and how you can, kind of go in and win a couple games this year?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Like, what do you think kind of sparred your guys' run to the semifinals last year, and some of the strategies you can kind of translate?
I think understanding that at that point in the season, you're fighting for your season. So, like, we weren't considered a lock for the tournament at that time. So, I think for us, we stayed together like we need to do now and, string some wins together and, try and finish the season strong so we can get that bid into the tournament.
In that UCLA game, Coach kind of talked about maybe free throws going wrong. That second half, what do you think went wrong?
I mean, free throws and we didn't score the ball. I mean, we got all the stops we can, but I mean, teams aren't going to miss forever.